So we're at our first supercharger. We're in Columbia, South Carolina. I think that's where we're at. Didn't tell you yet, but we're heading, my son and I, he's in the car. We're heading down to the Falcon Heavy launch. Hopefully it goes off Tuesday, but it's supposed to rain. If not, it should be Wednesday. We left kind of late today. It's 3 o'clock already. We're gonna stay in Jacksonville, Florida, and then finish the rest of the way to the launch tomorrow. For about 25 more minutes or 30 minutes, enough to get to the next supercharger, which is going to be in Savannah, Georgia, which is actually at an airport, which kind of sucks. We'll get to our hotel about 8:30 tonight and head out and make it all the way to the event by noon tomorrow, hopefully, and have a blast. That wasn't a pun, but we're gonna have a blast. My son's really excited, not because he's getting the whole week off of school basically, but we're gonna be so close to the rocket that we're supposed to be able to feel the heat from the rocket. So it's gonna be absolutely amazing. We actually won this trip because of you guys. This is part of the referral program prize on the way to the Roadsters. This is level 3 that we got. So hopefully it's gonna be really nice. A lot of YouTubers got it, so hopefully there's some there. I do know of a few people that are already there going through the Kennedy Space Center program. Hopefully we get to meet up. Maybe it's the same spot. Don't know yet. We'll find out and see this rocket go up into space and then these 3 candles come back and land. I remember seeing it the first time last year. Georgia supercharger. It's kind of weird that it's inside the airport, but you know, you can walk way out that way and go inside the airport, and I guess there's some decent food in there. But we stopped at Arby's, you know, healthy food, before we got here, so we were able to eat and charge up Bob there. We're gonna be heading out of here and go to Jacksonville, but if you look, this storm is the reason why the Falcon Heavy launch got pushed back from Tuesday to Wednesday. Looks like we're gonna have an extra day in Florida, which is fine. I'll visit my aunt and maybe some other people, some other Tesla YouTubers, see what other stuff we can get into. My son and I got to Jacksonville probably 8:30 last night. We stayed at the Fairfield Inn Hotel and they had charging there, which is great. Actually, we're not finishing our trip. We're actually going back tonight. On the drive down, we got to the point where it was past the point of no return. They canceled the launch for Tuesday and postponed it till Wednesday due to the weather. Well, now the weather looks like it's going to be even bad Wednesday. But that's not really the entire reason why we're going back home. We're heading home because, as you might remember, my wife is having some back trouble and she had spinal fluid leaking. She had a procedure the other day that was called a blood patch, if you saw the last video. It's supposed to stop the spinal fluid from continuing to drain out. Well, that's not the case. It's not working and it's getting a lot worse. You know, we're about 7 hours away, and with the launch being canceled right now, we're heading back today because she's getting admitted into the hospital again. Her headaches are ridiculous. Basically what happens is the spinal fluid is what's around your brain, and as that leaks out, luckily it's leaking out from the bottom by her tailbone where she had her back fused together. Draining that fluid, it's like sucking your brain down, and the pain is horrendous for her, and I feel so bad for her. So we're heading back. My son and I are just going to drive right back today and see her in the hospital in Charlotte. She doesn't want us to leave. She wants us to go see the rocket, but the rocket's not that important. She's more important to us, so we can all watch the rocket together on probably Thursday now in the hospital from a computer. We've got a little bit of a drive to go back and see her, and hopefully they can give her some pain medicine so she's feeling a little bit better. This is very, very painful for her. So I'm back in Charlotte. I want to give you an update. It's Thursday now. Karen's been in the hospital since Tuesday. I'm heading up to see her at the hospital. They're still leaking. It doesn't look like there's any infections right now. She's in a lot of pain. They want to check to see if there's any more leaking of the spinal fluid from not down below, but anywhere else, maybe up in the brain. And they're going to do another MRI tomorrow, Friday. Probably the day you watch this. She does not want to be here, obviously. No one wants to be here. She wanted my son and I to stay in Florida and go to the event, which got canceled, or not canceled, but got delayed anyway, even more. Maybe gonna launch today, Thursday. But it's pretty scary. I feel helpless. I mean, last night I felt really bad because she wanted me to go home and watch the launch on the TV with my son, and then it got postponed. I had to leave the hospital early because the traffic is terrible here in Charlotte. So I left early. It got postponed again. She ended up having a bad night. I could have been there to help her, and it's difficult. I mean, I know a lot of you have gone through stuff like this before. You feel helpless when the person you care about is in a lot of pain, and you can't do anything about it. But she's gonna pull through this. She's gonna get better, just like last time. Thank you to everyone that knows about what's happening through social media that has been saying thoughts and prayers. You're praying for her. They worked last time. Definitely worked last time. The good thing is there's really good doctors here at the hospital, and they're taking really good care of her. You know, she's not out of the water. I don't know when she's going to be home. I know this isn't really about Tesla, but you guys really care about the channel, and if you stayed this far into the video, then you really care about Karen and us. So I want to thank you for your support. Thank you for all the great comments. Don't know when I'll post video next, but hopefully the launch goes off today. Be great. I'm not going to be able to watch it with my son, but we'll watch it like a rerun together. But the good news is I emailed the referral program and told them what happened. I said, you know, we won't be able to make it to this launch, but I'd like to make it to another one. And they said they would take us off the list for this one and put us on a future one. So at least I'll be able to take my son eventually to the launch. Hopefully it's in the summertime so he doesn't have to miss so much school. I'm gonna get up to the hospital room right now. It's almost lunchtime. I'm gonna help her eat. And I do have some videos that I filmed that are sitting there that I haven't edited yet, so I might be able to do those while, you know, the downtime when she's napping and stuff like that. So I won't be filming anything anytime soon, I don't think. But thank you again for all your well wishes. She does get to see them. I do tell her about them. It's about 9:30. I just got home from the hospital. I spent most of the day with Karen, well, lunchtime till now. And we got to watch, Karen and I got to watch the Falcon Heavy take off and land tonight. So congratulations SpaceX for landing all three. That was really cool to see. See ya.